Hello, friends. Welcome back to another session of my financial signals, my financial predictions. So remember, guys, we're covering Tesla and Forex. Today is the 19th of May, and we see today another range day for Tesla. Yesterday, technically yesterday it wasn't, but the last day or the last market day on Friday, the 16th, we saw another extreme boring day. This was a complete range day. I was expecting lots of volatility, but at the same time, I told you that one of the potential outcomes was seeing another completely range day, because I specifically said that because we saw many volatile days on that week, the previous one. We saw, for example, on the 13th, a little bit on the 14th as well. The chances of seeing like 4 or 5 consecutive volatile days was very, very rare. So that means obviously one of these days will have to be more chill in that way. And that was the case for Friday, which is actually what I like. I don't really like volatile Fridays because even if they go upwards, the chances of having a massive drop the next day is very, very high. So I don't really like finishing or opening weeks with volatile days. So maybe this day is also not that bad, considering that it's basically a range day, kind of holds the price. It dips a little bit from the previous position, but it basically stays kind of in range in this zone. So what we can see, maybe unfortunately, is that maybe there will be a correction very soon, and it will be a very powerful correction. If I were to say, I think it's more likely to see that on the 21, because this is a range of days from the 19th to the 21, where it's going to happen in one of these days. It doesn't mean that we're going to see all of these days consecutive red days, okay? So it only means one of these days within this range of days will be a very powerful correction. And because the 20 is on the green, in any case, I believe the 20 could be also in range or slightly more volatile, undecided, where the price goes up and down constantly on that day. But for the 21, I believe it could be the most likely candidate for such a correction. And afterwards, I believe maybe if that happens on the 22, will be a chill day, another range, and finally a correction on Friday 23, which again, I don't really like this because I don't really like to see corrections on Fridays. And it also tells me that the next week could open on Monday with a correction as well. There's the possibility of seeing that, so I don't really like that, but it's at the same time it's kind of hard for Tesla to keep up with this level. It will have to retrace eventually, and it will require another month or two to bring up even more powerful impulses and finally at least go back maybe to half of this, which will be around maybe the levels that we saw on January, okay, around the mid-January. So that will be a very good and basically inevitable scenario, but it's going to take some time. By then, I believe I could cover other predictions, other stocks. So yeah, we'll have to see, because Tesla is very popular on the shorts. Not even Nvidia was that popular, so maybe I'll have to rethink my choices regarding Tesla, because it's kind of interesting. But yeah, guys, that's all I have for these next days. Like I told you, expect a very powerful correction very, very soon. Now let's take a look at the Forex prediction, which again, guys, we're covering something very, very strange, which is the Chinese yuan. So that means this is one of the Forex pairs that I don't think it's actually traded as much as the Swiss franc or the euro or the yen or whatever, you guys know. So for example, on this, I have always talked about how strange looking this chart is and how bizarre it actually is to actually read this, but let's go. So I already covered every single day up until I believe the 15, which was a correction. I believe it was actually on point. I predicted this very, very good. On the 16, another volatile day. well, volatile in the sense of this chart, because it's not that we're going to see 10% or something like that. I mean 20%. The average that we see on these charts is around 10%, which is very, very small. So that was the case for that day, 10%. Now on the 18, another basically 10%, because it goes very high and then just completely falls asleep. It's a range day afterwards. So another 10%. And after that, we see today kind of more volatile. You can see it drops, kind of recovers, and shoots up right again. And basically, this is 12%, something like that, slightly more than 10%. So it's still not really that crazy, like 10%, 20%, 30%. But yeah, I was expecting a correction for one of these days, 18 or 19, and really we did not see any of these days on the correction. Now 19 is still, the day still has some hours left. So we'll have to see if we see another massive drastic correction, right, like out of the blue, happening very, very soon. And if that does happen indeed, we'll have to go even lower than this in order to qualify for a correction, which is actually kind of unlikely. So I just might as well just cover this as an error, because nothing really happened on these days. At the same time, 19 was potentially volatile because we see another green circle right here containing that day, and 20 is also going to be another volatile day. So maybe we'll see some action very soon. 21 as well potentially, and around the 21 to 23 again in the same format. Only one of these days within this range of days will be actually the correction, not all of these days. So I believe it will be more likely to see that happening on the yellow days, not on so much on the green days. If it happens on the green days, it will be a very undecided volatility where the price goes up and down, go up and down. So that's the case for the next few days, basically right up until 21. Which is basically when you'll see me again around 21 on Thursday. Will be actually much earlier, so it will be on the 22, one day after that, I believe. So yeah, it's I already gave enough signals for it to cover all of these days before you see me again. So having said that, guys, again, as always, like, share, and subscribe. Follow me. If you want to see more content, check out my other crypto channel. I have more channels there. More predictions. If you want custom predictions, write down to my email. So yeah, have a good day, like and share, and see you next time. Take care.